So this is the dumbest rule that I follow when it comes onto fitness, but it's the reason why I never skip the gym. Listen, I'm human just like you, and sometimes I just don't want to go to the gym. Like sometimes I'm unmotivated, I'm just exhausted, I've had a bad morning, something's upset me. The first time I actually went to the gym was 10 years ago. And I'm not saying that it's all been super duper consistent, but the message I want to share is that there is no way that I've maintained superhuman discipline throughout that time. But I've still managed to make some gains, and that's because of this very silly rule that I'm about to share with you. So here's what I want you to remember. Momentum is the most important thing. Not all things are easy, not all things stay easy, but what I'm saying is that things get easier with momentum and consistency. When I wake up and don't want to go to the gym, I just use my 1 minute rule. Right, I tell myself, as long as I turn up to that gym, go through the doors, and I get on that bicycle machine for 60 seconds, then I'm good. I can get off it and walk right back through that door to leave. And most of the time that tends to not happen, right? Once I start, I'm like, we can just go for a few more minutes. And then I'm like, oh, let me just go and do that machine. And before I know it, I've done a whole workout. It may have the same effects, but I don't have the experience of it having the same effect when you do home workouts. But when you turn up to that gym environment, it's hard to just do 1 minute and then go away. But that's the only rule that I have for myself when I'm not feeling as motivated. You may look at me and laugh and think that it's completely ridiculous that I'm happy with a 1 minute workout. But I'm thinking in a different way. Not every day you're meant to experience massive progress. On these type of days where you're just not in the mood for it, the aim isn't to work out extremely hard and push yourself. The aim is to just show up. You may be thinking logically, saying to yourself, well, what's the point of me driving 15 minutes to the gym, wasting petrol, wasting my time for a 1 minute workout? Or you may be super amped up thinking, I can't go to the gym for a minute. Are you crazy? I gotta go for at least an hour, maybe 2 hours. I gotta put in that hard work. It's gotta be worth my time. So this idea of going to the gym for 60 seconds may not make any sense to you at all. But you have to think about the bigger picture. Stop thinking about big results today and think about the effect this is going to have for you in 3 months' time. You're either A, not going to go to the gym today because you're too tired, you've not got the time, and going to the gym for 1 minute is just a complete waste of absolutely everything, right? Your time, your petrol. And then it's so much easier to not go to the gym for the rest of the week because you've built up momentum in not going when you don't want to go. Or you can promise yourself that you are gonna go for 1 minute today and for whatever other days you've planned for this week. And then since you're there, you end up doing a full workout or at least a partial workout anyways. Those are two paths. One path, you're not working out at all this week because of whatever excuses you've made. And the other path, you've at least worked out a little bit this week. Multiply those paths by time and they lead to very, very different places. That's what you've got to be thinking about, right? The difference between me and other people, that when they're not motivated, they either stop completely whatever it is that they're doing, or they make their life way too difficult by trying to come in with this stone cold, rock solid discipline, saying, I don't care if I don't want to do it, like I'm gonna go there for an hour, 2 hours and just bust it out, and then eventually end up quitting anyways because it's just unsustainable doing that. You're gonna get drained and burnt out. So when they're unmotivated, that's what they do. Whereas me, I understand the power of momentum and consistency. So I just take the small wins to keep the ball rolling. If you use this rule and you take it seriously, you will be showing up to the gym in 6 months' time. And if you're showing up to the gym in 6 months' time still, then you're bound to make progress, right? As long as you're showing up still, you're one step closer to achieving your health goals. If this helps, subscribe to my channel because I post every week about my experience when it comes on to staying in shape.